Searching for kids' movies has become a trigger. My ex-husband, 28M, traumatized me, 28F, through his intense porn addiction. He had a tablet which was entirely porn, thousands of saved files, and after time and time again of trying to fix our marriage, I ended things because I couldn't get over this addiction. The very last time I was at his place I looked through the tablet and a majority of the porn was animated videos or pictures of characters off popular children's movies. We have 2 small children and often when trying to find a show or movie for them I find myself triggered by simply scrolling through Disney+. I haven't been able to watch some of my kids' favorites because of him. He's ruined such amazing movies and even my personal favorite, Zootopia. I wish I could tell him about it and throw it in his face, but at this point I don't actually care enough about him to do so. It just sucks that he's messed my brain up in this way. He's sick, and I feel bad for his girlfriend. She seems like a sweet girl. I often wonder if she knows about it. Likely not. I have an amazing partner now, but I still struggle with the thought of porn ruining my relationship. Anything porn-related makes me break out into a cold sweat and often non-porn-related things trigger me. I hate feeling so negatively towards him still, but I wish I could tell the whole world how sick I think he is. I think he's a disgusting and disturbing person, and I often wonder if my kids should even be around him because I don't want them to grow up to be sick too. Just needed to tell someone, needed to rant. Perhaps it's something I need to bring up to my therapist. I finally came. It felt great. I'm a 26-year-old brown woman, and I thought something was wrong with me. I've had sex before, never came. It was always through oral or clitoral stimulation when I did it myself. I've been single for a while now, masturbating got boring a while ago. I love reading romance novels and I'd always read about characters having mind-blowing orgasms just with the fingers. So I decided to give it one last try, and it finally happened. The come hither motion with 2 fingers actually works. I didn't even touch my clitoris. It felt so good. I'm so happy y'all. I am going to be dominating my BF tomorrow. I 20F have been with my BF 20M for 4 years and we have sex regularly. Usually it's him doing everything and I am the pillow princess. Recently he asked me if I can dominate him. And I did agree, and it started pretty small when we were fooling around in the car. And I also kind of enjoyed it. Actually I enjoyed it a lot. So tomorrow we are meeting up to have sex, but this time I am the one who's going to take the lead and I am nervous. I have planned a whole thing from striptease with pouring alcohol on my body, bondage, blindfold, and a whole lot of writing. This is my first time doing this and I am so nervous. I even made some lingerie that matches the whore dominatrix vibe. I want this to go perfectly, but I am so anxious that I might fuck up because I don't think I have the confidence to pull this off. Just had to get this off my chest. I hate being the man in my family. P.S. I'm a woman. I, 28/F, and my husband, 29/M, have been together for 11 years, married too. We have a 9-month-old son. Every year, for about 2 to 3 months, my job requires me to work 72-hour weeks. My day begins by me waking at 5 a.m. and getting home around 8 p.m. This gives me about 30 minutes to hold my son, if I'm lucky and he's not sleeping, and then make dinner for my spouse and I and our lunch the next day. I am the main breadwinner of my household, where I cover about 80% of our expenses. Not to say his contribution is not necessary, but it puts most of the pressure on me. I got upset today when my husband left to watch a football game that we previously agreed to. Here are the reasons why. It was supposed to be a guy thing and it turned to be a couples thing because he didn't know the GFS would tag along. To me this is not okay and is extremely disrespectful. This is just my own personal boundary. I caught him when I saw in our home cameras getting picked up and a girl got off the car. I asked him to always take his own car in the event that there's an emergency, he can leave. And informed him that I was not okay with the change of plans. Night before we had argued about trust and his inability to prove that his son and wife come first when he argued with me because he wanted a distant cousin to come to our home when I had stayed home from work because I was not able to get a promotion I had been working towards for and was feeling extremely down about. I asked for his support, but that's another story. I got home as usual around 8 p.m. hoping that, as he promised when we made our football agreement, would have dinner made and at least a load of laundry with our work clothes taken care of. Instead, as I held my son I loaded the washing machine and looked at an untouched clean kitchen. No sign of food anywhere. Him the damn breadwinner, the maid, the parent, the caretaker, the cook, the finance coordinator, jack of all damn trades. But I'm a B-word to all his friends because I keep him from spending time with them. Meanwhile my marriage is falling apart and I'm exhausted. I haven't gone on a single damn date alone with my husband since the baby was born. Why? Because if I don't plan things they don't happen. So I called him a not-so-nice version of a husband and meant every word. Why haven't I divorced him? Because I've seen what divorce does to kids and babies and I don't have it in me to do that to my son. My kid broke our expensive TV and I want to cry of anger. I love that TV. It cost a lot. It was a great TV. I had just been playing some games on it. I hadn't even turned off my PS4. I had just put it on sleeping mode so I could put the kids to bed. She got hold of a heavy toy. Smashed it on the TV. The screen is now broken. I am so angry. I want to scream but I can't. She is just 2 years old. Doesn't know better. I feel so sad. I know it's silly for other people. It's just a TV issue. But that TV was comfort for me. I have no friends. I have no hobbies aside from the gym, but with how the fitness world works today, the gym mostly feels like a mental torment and a constant reminder that I don't look good enough, and reminder that if I enjoy food too much I will just gain weight, so I don't enjoy it that much. I do it because I have to. That TV was my peace of mind when the kids finally went to bed. It was my friend in the evening when I didn't have anyone to talk to. It meant something to me. And now it's gone and we don't have the money to get a new one. I hate this so much, but I can't get angry. I can just feel sad.